Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, Nature's Lost Vault. Today video about the 10 illegal fruits you can't grow in American gardens. 10. Autumn olive. Tiny berries, massive impact. Autumn olive produces up to 200,000 berries per plant per year. Birds spread the seeds across hillsides, creating thick thickets that choke out native plants. This shrub even changes soil chemistry, killing off species that evolved over thousands of years. Originally introduced for wildlife habitat and erosion control, it's now considered an ecological nightmare. States like Connecticut, Wisconsin, and Virginia have made it illegal to grow. Controlling it is nearly impossible without herbicides, controlled burns, or heavy manual labor. 9. Himalayan blackberry, fast-growing menace. Himalayan blackberries can grow up to 20 feet in a single season, forming thickets that can puncture tires and destroy property. These plants spread both by seed and by tip rooting, where canes touching the ground create new plants. In Oregon, Washington, and Idaho, they've overrun abandoned properties, farms, and pastures. Controlling them costs millions every year, yet they keep returning. If you spot them, professional removal is strongly recommended. 7. Russian olive, the water thief. Russian olive produces small silvery berries that birds adore, spreading seeds along rivers and streams. Once established, this tree consumes 3 times more water than native plants, drying up streams and lowering water tables. States like Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, and New Mexico have banned it. Ranchers and farmers face catastrophic water loss if Russian olive takes hold. On top of that, it releases chemicals into the soil, allelopathy, preventing other plants from growing nearby. Violators can be fined and forced to pay for removal. 6. Buckthorn, chemical warfare in the forest. Buckthorn berries might look harmless, but this invasive shrub is a master competitor. Leaves emerge early in spring and stay green late into fall, outcompeting native plants. Releases chemicals into the soil, allelopathy, that prevent anything else from growing. Birds spread the seeds widely, allowing rapid forest takeover. Banned in Minnesota, Illinois, Massachusetts, and other northern states, it creates ecological dead zones. Mandatory removal and fines are common. 5. Durian, the king of controversy. Durian is famous in Southeast Asia for its rich, custard-like flavor, but in the US, it's notorious for its extreme odor. Think rotting onions mixed with sewage, strong enough to trigger gas leak evacuations. Municipal codes in parts of New York City, Texas, and Nevada prohibit possessing or transporting durian in certain buildings. In Hawaii and South Florida, some varieties face agricultural restrictions due to citrus disease risks. The takeaway, even delicious fruits can carry serious legal or social consequences. 4. Common barberry, threat to wheat. Bright red berries from common barberry once graced gardens in the Northeast and Midwest. But this plant hosts wheat stem rust, a fungus that can reduce wheat yields by 70% or more. Federal eradication programs in states like Michigan, Montana, New Hampshire, and the Dakotas destroyed millions of plants. Violators, even unaware gardeners, faced fines. Japanese barberry, a similar-looking species, is still sold, so caution is key. 3. Trifoliate orange, citrus danger. Small, fuzzy, sour oranges might seem harmless, but trifoliate orange is a silent carrier of citrus canker and other deadly diseases, threatening the multi-billion-dollar citrus industry. Highly resistant to the disease itself, the plant shows no symptoms while spreading pathogens to vulnerable commercial groves in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, and Texas. Florida alone produces 70% of the nation's orange juice, so agricultural officials take this plant very seriously. 2. Manchineel. Little apple of death. Manchineel may look like a small green apple or crab apple, but it's one of the most toxic plants in the world. Eating even a single fruit can cause throat swelling, internal bleeding, and potentially fatal organ damage. Touching the bark or standing under the tree during rain can cause skin blistering. Burning it would produces toxic smoke that can cause blindness. It's completely prohibited in Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. Warning signs mark these trees, and authorities strictly enforce removal. Tourists and gardeners alike must never touch or attempt to consume it. 1. Privet, the forest killer. Privet hedges were once a symbol of suburban beauty, but the berries have become ecological weapons. Birds spread seeds far and wide, allowing privet to take over roadsides, parks, and forests. Once established, it reduces plant diversity by up to 90% and lowers native bird populations. Southern states like Georgia, Tennessee, and North Carolina have banned it. Millions are spent annually on removal, and property values drop where privet takes over uncontrolled land. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and press the bell icon.